Alright, and here is the part 2 to my Plarail Special Trackmaster collection video. I have no idea whether or not I'll be able to cover everything that's left over from the previous, but I'll try. Starting off with the newest additions, and we'll go in order. LBS Plarail Thomas, which I mentioned I'd be getting in my previous video. I talked about this guy a bit already. I'm just going to show him off again. Not really much to say that I haven't already said, but yeah. More and more I have him, more and more I like him. In that same pack, of course, there's also Black James. And then in a couple... I'll get to that in a little bit. Yeah, Black James. Again, same story with LBSC Thomas. Already talked about them a bit. And I literally just didn't post a review before this one, so there's that. Yeah, still really nice. Always a bit refreshing to see him in a black livery rather than a red one. Oh, and something else. I forgot to mention this in these two in my take and play video, or collection video, but I also have Victor in like 2 of them. I just want to show that I have these guys. I got this as a gift from my friend, and I got this alongside a lot of other stuff, like my Ertls. But yeah, they're not really the main focus of this video. So now that we've talked about engines 1 through 11, I also probably should update that Henry and Edward are going to be arriving in like 2 days to my house, which is pretty cool. Anyhow, now then we'll be getting into the narrow gauge engines. And I just grabbed a couple here. Starting with Scarlully. Really nicely detailed. Of course, all the windows look. Yeah, this model looks really nice. The face is a bit small compared to the others, but that's fine with me. Sorry, I thought the quality for the video dropped a little bit. Not sure what happened there. No, it's fine though. Yeah. No, I know the static side rods are something a bit of people don't like. But personally, I don't mind it that much. Though I do agree it is a little bit lazy. I kind of wonder what it would have been like if they used like the same kind of side rods they used for Oliver. Since it literally extends to there, from what it seems. I don't know. Next up is Rheneas, or in the Railway series, Rheneas. Really like this one. For some reason, no. Yeah, for some reason, and the battery stopped working. It's fantastic. Yeah, for some reason, this one was really slow. Not sure the deal with that one was. Yeah. Somehow it took me a while to notice there was windows on the back. Don't know why. Of course, nice detailing, really nice overall. And they made a yellow version of him for some reason. I mean, of course, Blue Mountain Mystery and all, but a bit of an odd choice on Trackmaster's part. Alright. Of course, our number 3 is a little bit different to the rest. This one being a Plarail release. No, I've already stated before, but the thing that would make this perfect is if these wheels were black and not gray. But they're not like white, and they're not like overbearingly white, so I'll take that. Yeah, found this one for a bit of a cheap price, and in box, apparently this thing's like $300, which is surprising. Got this thing for like $20 to $30, I believe. Yeah, Sir Handel. My the fourth narrow gauge engine I've owned. Next up, Peter Sam. And as you can kind of tell, this one might be looks a little bit different from the others. And that's because this is my very first narrow gauge engine, I believe. I don't remember how I got this one, though I just remember it's been in my collection for an extremely long time. Just about as long as my number 7 in the narrow gauge department. Yeah. Detail is, yeah, there's a bit of tape. I put like a drawing of like the windows and stuff on the back, and then windows here, which is why there's tape. But of course, I left the tape there because you can kind of see there, it ripped a bit, and if I take the tape off, that part of it comes off, so I don't want to do that. I have considered getting a new one, and like one with the original version with windows, but I decided might as well just like save my money in that aspect. Might as well get other trains that I'm more interested in. So he will for this one. So for a while, this will be the new one in my collection without windows. Okay, third one. No, first one in my collection without windows, though it is one of 4. Technically. Yeah, it's Peter Sam. Again, really old one that I have. Number 5, Rusty. Whose battery's also not working for some reason. This is also a slow runner like Rene's. And this is when I meant the like kind of windows. It has a window on the back, and then no window on the front. It's kind of due to the boiler being over exaggerated, like a lot. So it's pretty boxy. So it's rusty, and yeah. I'm not sure if that caught on video, but I just heard a train sound. Yeah, not sure what, I kind of forgot what those are called, but I heard a train. There's one not too far away from my house. Yeah, overly, the last one was over exaggeratedly boxy, and this one is over exaggeratedly long. Why is Duncan so long? Of course, this honestly, I thought of a fun idea, so I'll just go through this real quick. For as far as I'm aware, what each character has their bases off of. Of course, Scarloli is based off of Teleclin, and in the Teleclin, I don't know how to pronounce it. And of course, in Railway Series canon, that is exactly who his twin is. Yeah. And of course, Dolgoff or Dolgok. That's another one I don't know how to pronounce either, but that's Reneus' twin, or Renius. Probably I'll refer to it as Ren. He is considering that's how it's pronounced in the Railway Series, which is where it's canonically his twin. Then, of course, Sir Hando's basis is Sir Hayden. Peter Sam's basis is Edward Thomas, who is... I don't know how often they dress him up as Peter Sam, but at times, for many years now, he has been dressed up as Peter Sam. Which is pretty cool, in my opinion. Wilbur Roger even did a whole thing about him selling Peter Sam to that railway, which is, yeah, really cool. And then this is one I memorized a bit recently, but Rusty's basis was named Midlander, who looks like he got a rebuild for some reason. I don't know. And then Duncan's basis is Douglas, who actually served in from what I assume, World War II, carrying torpedoes, which is pretty cool. Duncan's basis is probably my favorite. And Douglas looks pretty good in blue. And yeah. Again, though, extremely elongated for some reason, even though if you look at the model, it's a lot more squished compared to this. Yeah, I don't understand why he's so long. But it is pretty cool owning the number 6 in my collection. Here's my number 7, and the second narrow gauge engine I ever owned. Bit of a fun fact, back when I got Freddy, I didn't actually know he was a narrow gauge engine. I didn't know that until like a couple years after I got him. I never watched any of like the season 10 or 11 stuff, so I never actually knew about Freddy. And I think I might have mentioned this in part 1, but I got him alongside Douglas, at Trackmaster Douglas at Walmart. Now, you might be wondering, why is Freddy a bit green? And I don't think I mentioned it in my previous part, in part 1, but before I had Duck the Great Western engine, I had Freddy. And so, because the basis was close enough, I decided to color Freddy in green to resemble Duck. And then, like, a couple months later, I ended up getting Duck, so, yeah. I want to get, like, I think it's the Plarail or earlier Trackmaster version. I'm not sure. The one with, like, more detailing and more accurate face. Because that face doesn't look that accurate to the show, in my opinion. Yeah, Freddy has always been... I don't know, Freddy's never been a character I've really been interested in at all. I never really watched much of, like, seasons 10, 11, or 12 when I was younger. So, this is, again, one character I did not know. Though I am glad to have them all the same. Number 7. A lot of potential with that. Now, getting to the unnamed narrow gauge engines. Not unnamed, unnumbered. Duke, the Lost engine. I was about to say the Great Western for whatever reason. Yeah. Duke here. This is actually the first ever train I ordered off of eBay. And I was shocked about how good condition this was when I got it. But yeah. I actually didn't realize until I actually arrived at my house, but this is the one with windows. This is like the earlier version of Duke. And yeah. The paint, I forgot what that's called for some reason. And then the windows. And yeah. If I remember correctly, this was based off of like prototype images, which is a bit interesting. Like copied right off. Well, yeah, pretty cool. Duke is one of my favorite narrow gauge engines and one of my favorite characters in general. So him being the first eBay buy was pretty awesome. Now here's one I never expected to own at this age. Bertram. I'm pretty sure I already talked about it in my review, but I actually wasn't. I always thought Bertram was kind of one of those characters that I would not be able to get for a very long time. And that's because I could never find him selling when I was younger. And eventually, when I did, he was like $90 to $100, $80, 90, which was crazy. And then one day I find him an auction for him, and I made an offer instead of bidding, and no one bid anything, so no one got it. And then the seller relisted the item, and so I placed a bid on it, as well as someone else. But I won the auction. And now Bertram is in my collection. One of the most obscure characters to make. And it's not even a Duke repaint either. Differences. There are differences. I'm actually going to see. Let's bring the two side by side here. I don't know. Yeah, Bertram's face is a bit higher than Duke's. As well as, if I remember correctly, the tender's bigger. Something I kind of wish, though, is that he had windows, kind of like Duke here. Look, he does have a painted back, so I will give him credit for that one. Just kind of wish he had the windows. And that wraps up the narrow gauge engines. Now then, where do we begin? that's fair. We'll grab these guys, why not? First up. Oh, that's not it. Here's my Hit Toys Bill, who I won, who I was bidding off the same time as Bertram. And I got this before him. Yeah. This is one that I always kind of wanted to have. When I was younger, I even had to do a picture and put it on my closet with Bill, and also Ben as well, but I lost the Ben picture for a while until I found it again. Yeah. This is not in the best condition. It's not like don't think I really got scammed or anything, because I kind of got this for like $11. Very cheap, and it kind of shows the quality. I don't mind it much though. Now, someone in better quality, though, now I'm noticing something here. Here's Ben. Another Hit Toys release. Looks pretty, it's a better quality version of Bill, just with a different nameplate. Though something I will say is that this yellow sticker here, compared to the yellow paint, just looks, I don't know, it just looks bad. It looks so discolored, in my opinion. Yeah, Bill and Ben. Might as well. Here is the number 12. Well, this is before she had the number. Excuse me. Here's Emily, who looks very disproportionate from being, I believe this is Plarail, and right, yeah, 2004 Tomy. This break band came with James, though I just stuck it on to Emily because I thought for whatever reason that she came with it, and she didn't. She came with a gray one. But, like, come on, the green and with a yellow stripe fits Emily more than it does James, if we're being honest. If I'm being honest. Though I never really noticed, thought this was a problem at first, but looking at it now, the tender power thing makes it look so bad. Like, look at how boxy the tender is, and then just look at how slim this is. It just doesn't look good. And I think this, out of all the tender powered engines, this is my least favorite one, from how disproportionate it looks. Like, but this year, this is great, and then you have this, and it's just bad. They ruined what could have been great. Surprisingly though, that wasn't even my first Emily. This one was. This is snow or flower cover Emily. Flower covered Emily. This came with the yellow freight car and flower cargo, which I lost for a while, but I actually I found it a bit ago, like a year or two ago, and I still have it now. I also stuck this on the back here. Very discolored. Yeah. Emily, but with powder. Pretty cool. And something I just noticed is the fact that the piston rod, I believe that's what it's called. The piston rod is white, but on the Plarail version, it's gray. I don't know, that's something interesting I thought that was worth noting. Next up, let's see. Oh, here's a good one. Spencer from Plarail, complete with a special coach. Yeah, here is Bert Spencer, I believe is his full name. Right off the bat, something I just noticed is that that wheel color, why does it look like that? It looks so wrong. But other than that, I always really enjoyed how sleek the model looks. Like, it looks fantastic. I was marveling that all the way when I got it. Now, I don't know why, but I really like how the white looks on this. Or the light gray. I do want to own the Trackmaster version that's silver, since that's more show accurate. But I mean, like the windows. I'm a sucker for the windows. And it's just, I really like how Spencer looks. I think he's one of my favorite Plarails. And that coach. Man, I love Spencer. And I'd say more the toy, because I actually haven't seen much of him in the show. Other than the little bit from Hero of the Rails, and that's about it. Now then. This is a very... this is a heavily used one. And I have a little bit of explaining to do with this, but... Okay. Here's Whiff. Released by Hit Toys, I believe. Never mind. No, wait. I'm pretty sure this is the Fisher Price one. It still has battery. It somehow still has battery. Now, I'm pretty sure I might have stated this before, but back before I had Oliver, when I was younger, I would use Whiff as Oliver, since he was like the closest bassist in my opinion. Now, I cannot that's why, and I would stick like a bit of his design stuff on here, and when I took the tape off, you can imagine that didn't go well. So while I can't explain that, I cannot explain why I colored him blue. Or did that. I cannot explain that at all. Yeah, I got this thing as a random, but I got it from my mom, which is pretty cool. And of course the slate car gear, it took so long before I had a truck with a face, so originally I would draw them on there, but I realized it's just better to draw a face on a piece of paper and then stick it on. Yeah. I'll couple them back up later. Now I feel like skipping these tools for a bit was a bit of a crime, so we'll get to them now. Here's Salty. My Plarail version, I believe. Tommy Salty. Runs, yeah, really nice. I got this with Duck for about $68, which is pretty cool. Yeah, the main reason I have this in the first place is because I got it with Duck. That's literally it. Though Salty is really nice, I gotta say. Yeah. That's Salty. Dockyard Diesel. Here is Mavis, who I mainly got for the breakdown crane. But having her is just awesome. This one kind of works the same way as Duck and Toby. And like Toby, the battery's a little annoying at times. There is a battery in there. I don't know what happened. I feel like there's something that was there. Oh, yeah, no. Okay. Not the newest thing, but I like it. Mavis is pretty nice. Here's my Trackmaster Connor and Caitlin, and was fantastic. Tender came off. I got these two as a gift on Mexican holiday, Three Kings Day, or as I call it, Three Wise Men. So, yeah. Trackmaster, Connor, and Caitlin. I'd want to own the Plarail version, since the Connor looks heavily detailed and really nice. Though I will give credit where credit's due, these do look nice. I just kind of prefer the Plarail ones a little bit more. Though again, Connor and Caitlin. What can I say about them? I'm going to have a lot of coupling up to do after this is over. Here's Belle alongside, and this keeps okay. Here's Belle. Released by Trackmaster. No battery, and static side rods. I want to get the Plarail version at some point because I think it does look a bit nice. I guess I stuck a tail lamp on here, but I can't. Yeah. These things are pretty movable, which is yeah. That's what I remember. I thought it was always fun when I was younger to play with this. Yeah, Belle the fire engine. Not really much to say. I think this character disappeared at some point. Here's Fiery Flynn, who I'm pretty sure I got with my dad at a store. I forgot which one. My memory says Home Depot for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, as you can see over there, I use Fiery Flynn's whatever this is as a basis for Daisy, since in a sense this ladder I used to represent Windows. But yeah, Fiery Flynn. I'm pretty sure this guy also disappeared. I do want to get the Plarail version since that's more accurate though. Here is a Trackmaster Rosie who is very busted. This one doesn't work anymore. This is this is a pretty old one for my collection, I gotta say. I do want to get the original Trackmaster one though with Windows and one that, actually works. Yeah, this is like one of the 3 items in my collection that kind of doesn't work that well anymore. I don't know why though. We talked about Whiff already, so might as well talk about his friend Scruff. I think they're friends. No, it has battery in it. Yeah, here's Trackmaster Revolution Scruff. I do want to get the original Trackmaster version of both Whiff and Scruff. The second edition of each is pretty cool to also have. This one I'm pretty sure I picked up also at Walmart, and because I already had Whiff, I decided I might as well get Scruff as well, so yeah. Here's another character I've had for a long time, and I don't remember why. Dennis. I've had this one for a pretty long time. I don't know how I got it. Oh, but I just noticed that detailing there. Dude, Dennis is a nice item. What the heck? How have I never noticed that? Dude, Dennis is good. I do want to get another version of him though, because I messed him up bad. But Dennis is actually really nice. Huh. Too bad I disrespected him. Here's Trackmaster Yellow Victor. talking yellow Victor. In the world? What did I put on here? Arlesdale? Oh wait, yeah, it's Arlesdale. I don't know why I did that, but I did. I don't think this is better anymore. No, it does not. Yeah, really nice detailing. Very nice Trackmaster item. I do want to get the Plarail version, though, for sure. But, yeah. Pretty old one in my collection. I don't really know how I got it. Here's Dash, I think. Yeah, this is Dash. I never got Bash, and the only reason I want a Trackmaster Bash is so I can complete the set. Though I might as well get another Trackmaster Bash. I mean, Trackmaster Dash. Oh, because this thing got stuck here. And it won't come off. So that's pretty annoying. I don't think it moves. I think this is another one that doesn't really work the best anymore. Oh, it looks a little bit weird. The Plarail definitely does this one a lot better. No, for what it's worth, it's nice. It's detailed, I guess. There's another version that comes with painted windows, and I kind of want to get that version. But yeah, this, I don't know. Here's Ferdinand. I believe this is a Greatest Moment pack. This one also comes with an orange freight card, though I don't have that attached right now. Yeah. I don't have all, like I said, I don't have all 3 logging workers. Though I do want to get one that does not have dirt on him and has black, it's like painted windows. Okay, this is another one I don't really have much to say about. I remember having this in box, but I don't remember how I got it. This one I actually have a bit of a funny story with. Here is Trackmaster Stanley, who I've owned for an extremely long time. And bit of a little fun story. Back when I was in, let's see, kindergarten. That's how long I've had this thing. Back when I was in kindergarten, there was some days of the year where we'd have a show and tell where you bring a specific color, anything of a specific color. You see that talking James over there? It's a bit blurry. Though he's the one in the middle. I brought him for the red day. Don't remember what I brought for everything else, but for white day, I wanted to bring a Trackmaster Stanley. And I forgot him. I forgot Stanley. And I was pretty sad and stuff, so I believe it was a friend, either friend or an acquaintance, who actually let me use their Take and Play Stanley. And I kept saying, I have this one, but bigger, bigger, big. A little bit of a fun story there. Still one of my greatest memories. Though I do want to get a new version of him. Well, he is very nicely detailed, and I love the fact that he's windows. The Plarail version has a painted running board and a lot of more extra details from what I've seen. Though, for what it's worth, the Trackmaster one is really nice. I just butchered the face there. But I mean, I was a 5-year-old. What do you expect? Here's my Trackmaster Evolutions Victor, and I was going to do this after the talking one, but I forgot to. Yeah, I think I got this one as a present. I think. I'm surprised that he has this detailing on the back, though. That's something that still surprises me. Yeah, it looks bad compared to what other versions of Victor there are. Want one that's better? I'll give you one that's better. The take and play version is way better than the Revolutions. And for a decent price. I mean, of course, this one's a decent price. We'll talk about Yellow Victor, like the Plarail version. That thing's expensive. Anyhow, here's my Plarail Diesel 10. The battery's knocked up in there, isn't it? Yeah. Diesel 10 with Pinchy. I was so excited when I found out that I could get this thing for like $35. And so I did. It arrived in the Amazon inbox, and yeah, I have this guy and of course his two freight cars like alongside. There are like 3 versions of Diesel 10, I believe, like 3 major versions. I have 2 of them, as you can see. But there's also another Trackmaster Diesel 10, and that has the CGI face instead of this clearly superior face. And, yeah, Diesel 10. I always really liked to play real at this guy. Now here's my very first version of Diesel 10. The Trackmaster Revolutions. Back when I got this, my sister gave me a choice on whether or not I could get this one or the Tale of the Brave movie, and I decided I would get this one, and I don't regret it. To this day, I have not watched Tale of the Brave at all. I realistically would have watched that movie like once. No, that's overstating. I was younger, so I probably would have watched it several times and then just never watched it again for years. Yeah, this is clearly the speedery option, though. Though it would have been cool if they had a mechanism to make this thing move. I get that would have been difficult, but it would have been cool. So realistically, you wouldn't be seeing it from that version, you'd be seeing it from that one. It has taken me so long to get to this guy, surprisingly, but here is Diesel, who this one runs. Yeah, here is Trackmaster Diesel. It's a nice matte finish. Nice. Trackmaster Revolution Diesel. I want to get like the either Trackmaster or Plarail version with the original face. I think that would be pretty cool. Maybe Trackmaster though, since they gave that one a matte finish. There's also one that doesn't have these kind of wheels. That's Trackmaster and has a CGI face, I've seen. And yeah. Yeah, moving on. Here's another Diesel. This one is another Trackmaster Revolution. Doesn't have battery in them right now, but I got this one from my grandpa on Christmas. No, not just my grandpa and grandma. May she rest in peace. No, yeah. Really nice item. I don't know what the context of this one is, though. Here's another one I got from my grandparents, though I think this was just my grandpa. Gator, off of the movie Tale of the Brave. This, looking at it now, it doesn't look that good. Though it does always have one extra point for being that it was a gift from my grandpa. Though I will definitely be getting the Plarail version at some point, since that looks more like Gator. The face, too big. Anyhow, for what it's worth though, Trackmaster did a fair job. Not a good one, a fair one. No. This is the last regular Trackmaster in my collection. Before it switched to Revolution. And it's Charlie. Now, I had a problem with Bill and Ben about the color being more disfit color from the actual model, though in this case it is still a problem. I just wish they went with this kind of purple instead of the dark one, because it, in my opinion, just looks better. It just looks better. Though, yeah, it's Charlie. What can you say about him? I do kind of want to get Billy and pair these two, because I've always wanted to do that. This version of Charlie's, I got this with Rusty. I've always wanted to own this Charlie ever since I got this one. Trackmaster Evolution's Charlie, who I believe... Oh, no, he doesn't have a battery. But, yeah, ever since I've had this one, I've wanted to get the original, and now I have it, so it's cool. Yeah, this one is... these two are... it's pretty much the same. The colors... The kind of purple is inaccurate, and, I mean, it's Revolution, what do you expect? But, yeah. And I'm surprised they actually made these detail. Look at that detail there. For what it's worth, it's not the worst thing Revolution's ever done. Not the best either. I don't know why I stuck that there. I don't remember why I did that. This is a bit of an odd one. Mike. From... no, was it? Was it Soto's Legend of the Lost Treasure that Mike was introduced? I forgot. Anyhow. Mike is extremely inaccurate and disproportionate, but that's not my only... Oh, that's what I did. Now I remember. I used Victor here as a stand-in for Jock. Now I remember. That's why he has the Arsdale thing here. As you can see, Arsdale is on Mike's tender. Now I remember. I completely forgot I did that. Yeah, though. I really wish they made Bert and Rex in Revolution. Trackmaster Revolution. And I wish they had a Jock into the show. Because, like, come on, man. They finally had the technology. They finally were able to make models of these guys. And they didn't do that. They didn't adapt the stories with these ones in the model series because, like, it was already hard enough tackling the narrow gauge engines. These guys would have been extremely difficult. But CGI, they were able to do it. They did it pretty well. Even adapting some of the Reverend Audrey's stories in there, with Reverend Audrey in it. So that was pretty cool. I just wish they had a Jock. Here's Glenn. Very boxy, but this is the only... This is literally like the only merchandise they've ever made of Glenn. And I think he goes for like $60 nowadays, so I am very happy to own him. In pretty good condition as well. Whenever I do, like, early days of Sodor, I always use Glenn. Like, come on, he's Glenn. So for that, he's pretty important to the collection. But, yeah. Glenn the coffee pot engine. A bit elongated, and of course, very boxy, but he's Glenn. What more can I say? Here's Ryan from Trackmaster Revolution, and okay, there's one thing this thing has over the Plarail, and that's the face. The Plarail face is just weird, though the Trackmaster Revolution one definitely did better. But yeah, here's Ryan. Honestly, I'm pretty glad I split these up into 2 parts, because if they were together, this probably would have been like an hour and 40 minutes. That's crazy. Here's Duchess up next. She was the closest one, so I grabbed her. And right off the bat, that face looks weird. I don't like that face. This was another one my mom randomly bought me. So, thanks to her for that one. I'll just know it's 2020. That's cool. I like that little crown detail. That's nice. Pretty sure this is the only merchandise for Duchess that exists. So that's cool that I own it, I guess. I mean, by merchandise, I mean like Trackmaster Revolution. Grabbed him. Trackmaster Harvey. All I can say is that I want to own the original. come on, like the tender powered Harvey is actually like the best tender powered engine in my opinion. Though I would be talking more about that one if I had it. So instead, here's the very first motorized Harvey, and it doesn't look good. If Trackmaster was in his like golden ages, they probably would have been able to tackle this one better. But Revolution did a fair job. It's not good. It's not bad. Well, I mean, it is pretty bad. Based off an episode that I actually remember. I watched this episode. I put a tail lamp on the back because I don't know. Yeah, it's Harvey. Based off Silver's Legend of the Lost Treasure, here we have Skiff. He looks weird. Here we have railways, like railway attraction Skiff. He also looks weird. Something I just noticed. The wheels, the wheels are different, and not just in color. This one has spikes. These ones don't. Yeah, Skiff. Oh, and there's a treasure thing that you can put on there. How do you? What in the world? What did I just do? What did I do? Oh, I see. Am I even able to do that anymore? Did I just ruin this thing? I don't know, actually. I don't know what I just did. Alright then. Yong Bao, I think is this guy's name. And he's, wow, he's extremely detailed. Like, just look at that detail. Wow. In terms of detail, I think this one did better than Plarail, but in terms of proportions, Plarail did better. There's no doubt about it. Just go, wow. That's crazy. Here is Samson, who I could not find what basis this is. Yeah, I think it's like a pannier tank of some sort. Though I don't know what Samson's original basis is. All I gotta say, I like how Trackmaster Revolution tackled Samson. I think this is one of their better ones. Even got a window that's actually painted. Wow, not a window. Front lamp. I probably said that wrong. And not in pronunciation, but just what it's called. Anyhow. Kenji, I think that's this dude's name. Right off the bat, I'm going to say the Plarail version is better, but I do actually like this one. I gotta say, I kind of like this one. He's not bad. He's not bad at all. There's another one my mom bought me. I will admit, this is one that I've somewhat had my eye on for a little. It's a Revolution that I actually thought wouldn't be a bad idea to pick up. I forgot to mention, but I'm pretty sure I got my Trackmaster Revolutions Charlie on 3 Kings at Christmas. However, I know for sure I got this one on 3 Kings. Here it's Timothy. They never made a Plarail version of Timothy. I think they made a complete version, though. Yeah. Timothy, Trackmaster Timothy, what can I say? Very disproportionate, inaccurate, but that's what Trackmaster Revolution is, so yeah. Here is the number 68, Philip. I forgot why I have this one and how I got it. I just do. Here's Philip. Pretty sure he has battery. Yep, he does. Moving on. We could probably just speedrun the last two because there's not much to say about them. Here's Gina, I think. A character I had no idea exists. Oh, I just noticed ribbit detailing. That's interesting. Wow. Don't know who it is.
I don't know who the character is, but the toy's not bad. It's not bad. And this one, I have no idea how I managed to get into my collection. Nia, the number 18th inch. I'm really questioning how these engines get their numbers. Did they... Actually, I'm questioning how she arrived on Sodor. Like, didn't she just, like, come with Thomas across a bridge? So she kind of... Did she just leave her railway and go to Sodor? I've never watched Blubba, so I can't really confirm. But... What the... Oh, no. Actually, it's riveted. It's actually... Wow. It's actually molded. Nia. What can I say? She replaced Edward. Wait. No, I think she replaced Henry, actually. Yeah, I think she... No, she replaced one of the two. That's unforgivable. Well, yeah, I don't know how I got this, but I have it. It's... The Plarail's better. And with that, that's my entire Plarail / Trackmaster collection video. Wow, alright. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I'll see you in the next one, whenever that is. Goodbye.